All right, guys, so I'm going to go over procedure number 1 with y'all for the graphing practice. So this was the first one that we did in class today that I gave you, and we're going to go over the answers. So here we are comparing the depth in meters to the number of bubbles per minute a plant can make, and we have 2 data sheets here. So the dependent variable is going to be whatever I'm getting data from. So I'm getting data from the number of bubbles per minute, and that little hash line there means per minute in a plant. My independent variable is whatever I'm changing, and we can see that I'm manually changing the depth here. So it's going to be the depth in meters. Now, you can tell I have a unit here with meters, and I also actually have a unit here with number. So number implies that you are doing a count and you don't need an additional variable there. So the title I would give it, the easiest way to do titles is dependent variable versus independent variable. So what my title is going to be is it's going to be the number of bubbles produced versus depth of the plant. So I can just leave it at depth there. So calculating some information for my mean, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add up all of these numbers. I'm going to divide by 6. And the reason I'm going to divide by 6 is because there's 6 variables there. So I went ahead and I did that off screen, and that is 14.6 for my depth. My median is going to be 13, and what I did was I went through and I ordered all of these in ascending order, and then I found the middle 2. So it's 13 for that one. And as we can see, there is no repeating numbers here, so I am not going to have a mode. So we've got none for my mode there. So for plant A, we've got a mean of 28.6, and we did this exactly the same way that we did on the other one. My median is 30.5, and my mode is, again, going to be none. For plant B, got 32 for my mean, 30.5 for my median, and my mode is going to be none. So my title for my graph, bump this down here. Title for my graph, we already decided, was going to be the number of bubbles versus depth. That's what that's going to be there. So if I add in text boxes, so I can come over here, insert a text box, just do sample text box, make it small and put it over here. I can make this one my dependent variable, which is going to be the number of bubbles. Nope, doesn't look like it wants to. So the number of bubbles here, and then on the bottom, I'm going to insert another text box. Doesn't want to do what I want it to do today. Put one down here on the bottom, and I'm going to make that text box say, just wants to jump around on me. Where did it even go? We'll just undo that. And we're going to make this one say the depth in meters. Remember, it's super important that it becomes in meters here because that's going to be where you get that. So when I'm looking at my graph on here, now that I have it, I'm going to do my numbers on the bottom. What I did is I went ahead and I made it every 1 down here. And then I counted by 2s up the side. And I don't think that I'm going to be able to do that on here with y'all today. See if it'll let me do this with layout maybe. Nope, I don't think it's gonna let me do it. But know that that's kind of how I did it. I did one on the bottom. Nope. I did ones on the bottom and then I did two going up the side. And I will also attach a picture of my graph that I did to this remind message. If you have any questions about this video, please feel free to send me a remind and I will get back to you. All right, that's it. Good luck.